All right, space enthusiasts, get ready to blast off into one of the wildest cosmic adventures you've ever heard. Today, we're not just exploring the stars. We're diving into the heart-pounding, jaw-dropping saga of the Mars rover Perseverance, a fearless little machine that's been tearing across the red planet since February 18th, 2021, chasing secrets that could rewrite everything we know about life in the universe. Picture this, a barren, rusty wasteland stretching out forever. Jagged craters biting into the horizon, and a scrappy, six-wheeled robot the size of a car, kicking up dust as it hunts for signs of ancient Martian microbes. This isn't just a science mission. It's a high-stakes treasure hunt, a race against time, and a testament to human grit, all rolled into one thrilling ride. So strap in, because we're about to follow Perseverance on a 10-minute journey that'll leave you buzzing with excitement. Let's rewind to that electric moment when it all began. It's July 30th, 2020, and the Atlas V rocket stands tall at Cape Canaveral, its sleek white body trembling with power under a blazing Florida sun. Inside, Perseverance, 3,000 pounds of cutting-edge tech, is tucked away, ready to rip through the atmosphere. The countdown hits zero, and boom, the ground shakes as flames erupt, hurling this beast skyward. Engineers at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory are on edge, hearts pounding, as it streaks toward Mars at 12,000 miles an hour. Months later, on February 18th, 2021, the real nail-biter kicks in, the 7 minutes of terror. Picture Perseverance plummeting through Mars's thin atmosphere, glowing red-hot at 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. A supersonic parachute snapping open, then the sky crane, straight out of sci-fi, lowering it gently onto Jezero Crater with rocket-powered precision. Touchdown. The control room erupts, cheers, tears, fists in the air, because this rover just stuck the landing on a planet 140 million miles away. Now let's zoom in on Jezero Crater, a 28-mile-wide scar from an ancient asteroid smash, once a lake teeming with water billions of years ago. Perseverance rolls out, its rugged aluminum wheels crunching over red rocks, cameras whirring, scanning every inch of this alien terrain. This isn't some random patch of dirt. Scientists picked Jezero because it's a fossilized river delta, a jackpot for hunting microbial ghosts. The rover's got a laser-shooting arm called Sherlock, zapping rocks to sniff out organic clues, and a drill that punches into the surface, pulling up core samples like a cosmic archaeologist. Imagine it trundling up a steep, rusty slope, dust swirling in the faint Martian wind, its solar panels glinting under a butterscotch sky. Every move is a gamble. Will it hit a boulder, lose power? But Perseverance keeps going, a lone explorer in a world that hasn't seen life in eons. Here's where it gets wild. Perseverance isn't just sightseeing, it's packing a secret weapon, Ingenuity, the first helicopter to fly on another planet. Picture this tiny 4-pound chopper, its carbon fiber blades spinning at 2,400 RPM, lifting off from the Martian soil on April 19, 2021. The air's razor-thin, just 1% of Earth's density, but Ingenuity buzzes up like a dragonfly, hovering 10 feet above the ground, snapping pics of Perseverance from above. The team back on Earth loses it, high fives, screams, because they've just made history. Over 72 flights, this little bird scouts ahead, dodging cliffs and craters, giving Perseverance eyes in the sky. It's like a buddy cop movie, the tough rover and its scrappy sidekick tearing through Mars together, unstoppable. But the real pulse-pounding stuff? The sample collection. Perseverance is on a mission to grab 38 tubes of Martian dirt and rock, each one a potential key to unlocking whether life ever thrived here. Imagine it drilling into a cracked ancient riverbed, the bit grinding through layers of sediment, pulling up a dusty core the color of burnt sienna. By March 23, 2025, it's stashed over 20 samples in sealed titanium tubes, scattering them across Jezero like buried treasure. Why? Because NASA's got a bonkers plan, a future mission to snatch these samples and rocket them back to Earth. Picture a robotic arm snagging a tube from the red dust, a lander blasting off with a plume of fire, and scientists years from now cracking open these capsules, gasping as they find traces of alien microbes, or maybe nothing at all. The stakes couldn't be higher. Let's talk about the guts of this beast. Perseverance isn't some clunky toy. It's a $2.7 billion marvel, bristling with tech that'd make Tony Stark jealous. Its nuclear battery, a humming plutonium core, keeps it chugging through freezing Martian nights at minus 130 degrees Fahrenheit. 7 cameras capture every detail, panoramic vistas of wind-carved cliffs, close-ups of weird rippled rocks that hint at ancient water. And Moxie, this crazy little gadget, sucks in Mars' carbon dioxide air and spits out oxygen 10 grams an hour, like a sci-fi survival kit. Imagine it, a rover paving the way for humans to breathe on Mars. Every beep, every whir, every mile it clocks, over 17 by now, is a middle finger to the brutal Martian wilds trying to shut it down. Now picture this. Perseverance climbing the rim of Jezero Crater, a 2,000-foot ascent up treacherous slopes, its wheels slipping on loose gravel, cameras catching glimpses of a vast, empty horizon. Scientists think this spot, littered with volcanic rocks and carbonate layers, might hold the Holy Grail, proof of life from 3.5 billion years ago when Mars was wet and warm. The rover's alone out there, no humans to fix a busted wheel or tweak a stuck drill, just a signal lagging 14 minutes back to Earth. Every snapshot it sends, a weirdly shaped rock, a glint of clay, sets the internet ablaze. Is that a fossil? A mineral? The suspense is unbearable, and Perseverance keeps us guessing, a detective in a cosmic whodunit. The excitement doesn't stop with what it's found. It's what's coming next. Those sample tubes, they're not just sitting pretty. NASA and the European Space Agency are plotting the Mars Sample Return mission, a daring heist set for the 2030s. Imagine a sleek fetch rover racing across Jezero, snagging Perseverance's stash, then handing them off to a rocket that blasts off Mars with a roar, hurtling toward Earth. When those samples land, maybe in Utah's desert in 2033, scientists will swarm them with microscopes and spectrometers, hunting for carbon signatures or tiny fossilized cells. It's the ultimate cliffhanger. Will we find life, or just more questions? Perseverance isn't just a rover, it's our ticket to the biggest discovery in history. Let's paint one last scene. Perseverance, parked on a Martian ridge at sunset, its shadow stretching long across the red dust, the faint sun dipping below the horizon, casting an eerie pink glow. Ingenuity's perched nearby, blade still, a silent sentinel. This duo's been at it for years, dodging dust storms, surviving quakes, pushing through a landscape that'd crush lesser machines. They're not just metal and wires, they're explorers, carrying our wildest dreams on their backs. Every mile they roll, every sample they snag, brings us closer to answering the question that's haunted us forever. Are we alone? This isn't just a mission, it's a pulse-racing, edge-of-your-seat adventure that's rewriting the story of Mars, one dusty track at a time. So, space fans, that's the tale of Perseverance. NASA's unstoppable rover that turned a desolate crater into the most thrilling stage in the solar system. From its fiery launch to its death-defying landing, from buzzing ingenuity to stashing samples for a cosmic homecoming, this mission's got it all: danger, discovery, and a dash of pure guts. It's out there right now, grinding through the red unknown, daring us to dream bigger, reach farther, and chase the impossible. Next time you glance at the night sky and spot that faint red dot, think of Perseverance, our little warrior, kicking up dust and shaking the universe, one epic moment at a time.